Cold Fury 9. Cold Fury 9 is a night that will go down as the single greatest night in the history of chaotic wrestling. That is the night the never-ending chase ended. And that is the night the Kingpin, Brian Milonas, gave each and every one of you chaotic wrestling fans exactly what you want and exactly what you deserve, whether you know it or not. And that's me as the chaotic wrestling heavyweight champion for the second time. Chase Del Monte, you had your rematch. I don't care what the outcome was. You had a clause in the contract for one rematch and one rematch only. But last month in Lowell, Chaotic Wrestling Management decides that you're worthy to face me once again. Well, Chase, you got what you wanted. You've got another opportunity at the Kingpin and the Chaotic Heavyweight title. I know Mark Douglas and the rest of the Chaotic front office are your pals and they have your back. That's a big reason why you were champion for a year. But then you ran into me. Chase, you've been a thorn in my side since I've started in chaotic wrestling. Our history goes back years. You put me through a table in November, but don't forget, it was me 5 years ago that nearly ended your career, putting you through a table off the stage at the PAV. But in Lawrence, on April 10th, Chaotic Wrestling Management again thought they'd throw a little wrinkle at me. A steel cage match. Only the third in chaotic wrestling history. Well, Chase, I'm a 350-pound monster. Most importantly, I'm an animal. Chase, have you ever seen a caged animal? Have any of you ever seen a 350-pound caged animal? The answer is no. But on April the 10th, in Lawrence, you're gonna see exactly what happens when you put a 350-pound caged animal in the ring with his worst enemy. Chase, I got a little something for you here. Chase, see this? This represents you. And what's gonna happen when we start to rub your face against the cold steel, Chase? Huh? That's what's gonna happen, Chase. And what do we have here? And what's gonna be pouring through your head, Chase? What's gonna be pouring through your head but red blood just dripping? Chase, be careful what you wish for, because what you're gonna get is my very best and my very worst. Chase Del Monte, can you handle being in the ring for this, the most prized possession in chaotic wrestling? Can you handle being in the same ring as the man who beat you at Cold Fury? The man who did something that nobody could do in 12 months? Chase, can you handle being locked inside a 15-foot high steel cage in Lawrence with the Kingpin, Brian Milonas? I know the answer, Chase. The answer is no. The Kingpin, Brian Milonas, is an animal, is a monster. And on April 10th, you and Chaotic Wrestling Management and the Chaotic Wrestling fans will find out just what I'm capable of. The Kingpin is walking into Lawrence and into that cage as the Chaotic Wrestling Champion, and I will walk out as the Chaotic Wrestling Champion. That is a promise.